All right, guys, we're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about your page. We're going to talk about your chicken soup list. We're going to talk about all these things. Okay. Your page is your storefront. When I got started as a new promoter, my first couple of orders were belly to belly, which is really normal. Okay. Once I caught the bug and I decided to build on social media, it exploded from there. But let me just give you a little bit of backstory. When I got involved with Lavelle, I was not a social media person. In fact, I had a Facebook account. I had less than 300 friends. I did not have an Instagram. I didn't have TikTok or anything like that. TikTok wasn't even around then. But I had a Facebook account, had less than 300 friends. I was very, 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 very private. In fact, I only accepted friend requests from like people I really knew well. I did not accept friend requests from like my hair clients or anything like that because like that was my business world. This is my very private, like personal life. Like I was very, very, very separated by that. And I was not a poster. I was a scroller. So I didn't even know how to post. But like I said, once I embraced that, so it's totally fine if you can relate to that and that's where you're coming from, because once I embraced social media, and it has been a process, okay? It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's been a process, but once I embraced it, it exploded because you can just reach so many more people than you could ever reach belly to belly. So just keep that in mind. So your page is your storefront. So I want you to just take a really good look at it. And through this whole thing, I will offer a little tiny little one-on-one opportunities through the 14 days, but this is one of them. If you want me to kind of critique your page a little bit, just send me a message and I'll give you a 10-minute, kind of like a one-on-one on what I think your page needs, what we need to delete, what we need more of, that kind of thing. So feel free to message me to connect you to that. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of a page cleanup. I want you to avoid other people's graphics because although some of them can be inspiring, they're not good for your algorithm. They're good for someone else's. So if you find something that is inspiring, I encourage you to recreate the graphic yourself. There are lots of tutorials here on the team page that explain how to do that. The next thing we're going to talk about is posting. Like I said, when I got started with this gig, I was not a Facebook poster, but I have learned to be a Facebook poster. And I will tell you, I'm not perfect at this. I will tell you what I think the ideal benchmark is, but I will also tell you I'm not perfect at this. So, I mean, sometimes like the team is going crazy with promotions and it's like Lavelle product, posts. And then sometimes like life just gets away from me and I don't post at all for like a whole day. So although this is a good benchmark, please know that I'm not even perfect at it. So I certainly don't expect you to be perfect at it. So I feel like the good benchmark is 3 posts a day and every 4th post to be about your product or your opportunity. Okay. When you make those product or opportunity posts, here's the thing. Your network, it does not care. They don't care that you promote a product or an opportunity on your page. But as long as that's not all they see, the biggest mistake network marketers do is they get excited and then all they post is thrive, because you're excited. And that's awesome that you're excited. And that kind of excitement rubs off and is good for you, but you will also burn out your network and people will delete you or put you on mute. And then that's really not the area we want to go in. So I recommend 3 posts a day. Every 4th post be about your product or opportunity. So stick with that benchmark, but your 3 posts in between should be about your life, about your kids, about your house, about what you're cooking for dinner, what you're doing, your vacation, your Christmas, whatever. It needs to be about you because that's what your people, that's why they follow you. They follow you because they want to see you. That's why they're friends with you. So keep that in mind. Okay. Your 4th post about your product or your opportunity. Let's talk about product posts first. I never want to see the word Lavelle and I never want to see the word thrive. Okay. So take the product out of the packaging. Okay. People, buyer psychology, they need to come up with the idea on their own. If you tell them Thrive gives me energy, okay, it's you telling them about Thrive. If you say this silly sticker gives me energy, they're going to be like, oh, that's a Thrive sticker. Then they came up with it on their own. And all of a sudden they don't feel like they're being sold and they're way more interested in what you have to say because they don't feel like they're being sold. So I need you to talk more about what your product does, why you take it every day, and less about what it is, okay? Same thing for business posts, and I do both because I sell a product and I promote an opportunity. Like, it's two things for me, okay? When you do business posts, you need to tell your story. You need to tell a story about what life was like before and what life is like now. Like for us, daycares and babysitters are raising our kids, and now we're a full-time family and we love it. So you'll find a lot of my business posts have to do with moms and, you know, having financial freedom and a better life and more time freedom and that kind of thing. So that's where you want to go with those business posts. So today I want you to drop below, because we're going to talk about selling trials tomorrow. I want you to drop below whether you have product to sell trials or not, just so I can see who can participate with this. And then also, although we will never, like I said, I talk really, really, really fast because I wanted these videos to be under 10 minutes. So you may have to watch it twice, but we will never, ever, 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 ever coach you to spam your friends and family. It's not what we do. That's not what we do. It's not what we're about. However, as a new promoter and as a seasoned promoter, I'm going to encourage you to create your chicken soup list. This is the list that if you got sick with flu today and you need a chicken noodle soup, you could call these people. These are the people that, here's a better one. If you got pregnant tomorrow, or you found out you were pregnant tomorrow, who would you call? Those are the people that support you the most, that love you the most, and will be more likely to support your business. And we're going to reach out to them. We're going to talk to them about, you're going to call them. If you're a new promoter, you're going to call them about how excited you are and how much you love this new product you found and you feel amazing and you know they're going to love it and you know they're going to feel amazing too. And do they want to do this with you? If you're a seasoned promoter, you're going to call them and you're like, look, I've been on this product for 3 years and you have not tried it yet. You have to try it because it's so awesome. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So I need you, as your homework, I need you to take a look at your page, delete whatever you need to delete, clean it up because it is your storefront. I encourage you to make it public too. Like, that was a struggle for me at first. I know there's a lot of crazies in this world, but there is a lot of people, including a lot of you, that wouldn't be able to know me if my page was private. So, and I have picked up and met some of the best promoters and the best customers that we have because my page wasn't private and they could get to know me before we became like Facebook friends. You know what I mean? Or Instagram followers, whatever. So clean up your page. We talked about how to post. I need you to drop below if you have product to sell trials with. And I need you to create your chicken soup list. I also need you to get through day 2 of your training. And then I want you to make a post. You're going to make your testimony post. Yesterday, I told you to make a post on your team page, or not on your team page, on your page. Why are you here and what are you doing? Okay. Today, I'm going to ask you to make a post about your products. Make a testimonial post. Take the capsules out of the package and put them in their hand. Make sure you take the product out of the package and talk about why you use it. Talk about why you put the sticker on every day without saying the word Thrive or Lavelle. Okay, so make a post, make it on your page, copy the link, put it down here so we can also see how you're doing with your posting. And then the last thing I'm going to say, and like I say it on every training that I do with new promoters, I will always be here for you. I am just a message away if you need anything, but it is my job to make you as independent of me as quickly as possible. What is the one thing you need from me today? Drop it below that will help you be independent as quickly as possible. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed day 2 and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 3.